Alright guys, I'm going to do a video with you guys tonight. I went down to Harbor Freight and actually purchased one of the Icon G2 ratchets. Get the number in the frame there. It's an R1 XLG 1/4 inch drive. I've already taken this one out of the package. It's 12.5 inches long. And as you can see, I've already taken it apart. Sorry for the lighting here. But you see I've taken this one apart. This is a snap-on here. They are not similar in any way. Everybody says that you can take the drive out of this one and put it in this one and convert it over to a 3/8. We're going to find that out today is what I bought here. This is a snap-on 3/8 anvil. This part number right here is an RKRFC72 72 tooth 3/8 compact dual pawl. Obviously the pawl and everything in here is not going to work. Pawl's in here, spring loaded, and it kind of has two separate pawls. There's an O-ring. We have some screws, the lever, the mechanical mechanism for the switching here. Obviously we won't be using any of that, but we'll be using this anvil and obviously this O-ring. One more thing we needed for the equation was this actual plate right here. This is a snap-on plate. As you can see here, this one says Icon on it. This came off of this ratchet right here. This is a 12-inch long with your plastic typical handle here that they have. New design. So what I'm going to end up doing is pulling this anvil out of this one, replacing it with the anvil out of this guy here. Now I'm going to tell you right now it's different. I've already done a little bit of inspecting. There is no support on the back of the snap-on one. We're going to pull this out of here and I'm going to show you. On the back of here there is no support. Sorry about the light, guys. As you see, it's machined. It's flat. Now obviously the gear is going to approximately be the same thickness. This is the new design. It's cut down to a 1/4 inch groove here, so it will shear off. That'll cause some damage to the ratchet. So that is the snap-on one. The first thing I'm going to do is pull this one out of here and show you the difference. Right off the bat you can see that this has a step on the back, a support. Where the other one does not. Give me just a second, see if I can make that light just a little better. Seems to be my camera is blocking it here, or my phone is blocking it here. But hopefully you can see that. This is the Icon one. Obviously this is our snap-on one. Set these side by side. You can tell the thickness is about the same on them. I don't have a micrometer to check it exactly. But we're going to try putting that in this guy right here. See what happens. As you see, we got it in there. We're going to take our snap-on plate that we have here. You see this is recessed for an O-ring here. So what I'm going to do is reach in this bag and take this O-ring out. gonna set that guy right in there. A lot of you guys are probably saying that why don't you put some lube in there? This is not the ratchet I intended to do this with. It's a flex head. I figured why I have this one out of the package here. I would use this one for an example and show you guys if it works or if it doesn't work. They really didn't give you a whole lot of information online about, you know, will it work or not. I do know the screws are different. The threads don't seem to be the same, but the size of the Torx head is different. Looks like we lost one along the way here somewhere. You see I have one bolt in there right now. And you see the ratchet seems to work fine. My plans is to do this with a flex head version of this and make a 3/8 out of it when they come out with this long design. I don't know how long it's going to take them to do that, but I went ahead and acquired the parts that I needed to do it, and like I said, it would be this plate and this service kit right here. Like I said, I took this one apart so you guys can see the difference between the two. Obviously, all the other parts are not going to work from the snap-on, but the anvil will work inside of the icon. Like I said, there wasn't a whole lot of information online or too many videos. Everybody showed that, you know, here's the ratchet, and then, you know, they're holding it this way, showing you it's an icon ratchet, then they flip it over, and then they show you that it's 3/8. So, they didn't tell you what they did. Said, you know, don't this look familiar? Well, this is what they've done. So, like I said, here's the parts that you will need. It's an RK RFC 72. And like I said, you will need this plate right here. Obviously, you can see that the hole is too small to put a 3/8 anvil in. And regardless if the support's there or not, it's still going to work. It may not be as strong, but there you guys go. So it kind of answers some of my questions, and I didn't feel that this was a waste of time, because if it didn't work, I was going to convert one of my snap-on ratchets over to 3/8. So it's a win-win for me either way, even if it didn't work. But I figured I'd share it with you guys and show you the parts you would need to actually convert your icon ratchets over, since no one has actually, you know, broke it down for you. But here you guys go. All right, give me a like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you.